But here, I wanted to share one with you. You brought this up, but it says congressional Democrats demand Trump provides evidence he didn't take $10 million bribe from Egypt. House Democrats are asking for President Donald Trump to prove he never received money from the Egyptian government after the Washington Post reported a $10 million withdrawal from the country's state-run bank right before Trump took office in 2017. In a letter released Tuesday, Representative Robert Garcia, California, and Jamie Raskin, looks like Minnesota, requested that Trump immediately provide evidence that you never directly or indirectly, politically or personally received any funds from Egyptian president or governor, the Post reported. So you reported on this before,
Yeah.
and now they want to see it. Like,
if it's me, man, and I'm Trump, and I know you're past the statute of limitation, the only thing you're trying to get me do is to get caught in a lie, that I come to Congress and get caught in a lie. So now it's another crime you could try to charge me with. You can't charge me with anything. This is a non-starter. I'm not answering any of these questions. I look at you like I won't even talk about it. People brought it up. Next question, just like Kamala did when they asked her about. He said that you're just turned black. Next question. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Next, I'm not answering that because you're just trying to put me in a trick bag with that question.
if Kamala Harris could have came out and just been like, look, yes, my dad's Jamaican and my mother's Indian. So I have Indian culture and I have Jamaican culture, but I also lived in Oakland and I
She's
learned
black.
about,
No, bro.
yeah, I
She's
learned
black.
about, listen, I learned about foundational Black American culture. And why can't I do it all? You know what I'm saying? What's the word where they say you got not inaugurated, but you've actually signed up,
I know
what's
what you mean.
yeah, you've
Indoctrinated.
indoctrinated into the culture, right? And she's like, "Why can't I speak Indian?" That's American right there. Think about it. She's two different cultures. But anyways, back to
But she,
Mr. Trump in Egypt. Check it
yeah,
out, bro.
yeah.
Where the money at? Like, I want him to just come out and say no. They're like, no, we have proof of it. You know what I'm saying?
But
This
they
just
was
shows
not.
you have a president for sale.
But I mean, people they've been accusing Joe Biden of that since they're talking about Ukraine. He's his son Hunter has been. But the point of it is though, if you can't, to me, this is all just to keep something negative pushed against him because there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? Like it's been like 3 years or something like that since statute of limitations ran out. You can't charge me with this. I'm not even talking about it if I'm Trump. I'm like, man, what are we talking about right now? Of course I didn't do that. You can say no to the press. What is that? You know what I mean? I would say no to the press every single time because you're not actually putting yourself into a situation. But if you go to if you supply something to the Congress, now you're talking about creating an actual criminal act. Why am I going to put myself in a situation like that? I'm not opening up those can of worms. I'm just not answering that
The
damn
whole thing is
question.
they expect everyone else to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone else, he'll get on there. I mean, that's one thing I don't like about like the Republicans and stuff. Like they'll tell other people to do it, but when it's them, it's like mercy, mercy, give me
I
time
mean,
to get away from this.
you
Like,
got to look at the senator. What's his name? Martinez. From I think, and this Martin, I believe it was Martinez Mendoza, one of the two. Over in New Jersey, who just got caught with the money and everything that he just got caught with the embezzlement and all that.
yeah.
He probably felt in Cortez or whatever his name was down from Texas, the guy who got caught in Texas, the congressman who got caught down there. I bet you they felt the same way. Like I ain't showing y'all nothing. So both the parties do it. They're both guilty of taking bribes. They're both guilty of only wanting to answer the questions that don't pertain to them. They want to push a question that here you go, let's push the question on you. But let's let a person go and ask you the same questions. Give me all your documents from all the campaign donors who gave you money, flights you've taken, where you've gone. They're gonna be like, hell no, no one's gonna do that because they're all guilty of the same shit. He
Yeah.
just got a 10 million. He just got the 10 million, and he wasn't too. He did a good job though. He beat the statute of limitation. You know, they can't do anything to him. You know what I'm saying? 10 million, a quick $10 million jug, man. You
But
can't,
it still looks bad on you. It looks like you're for sale at all times. You're a
he
president
is,
for
but
sale.
we know he is though. That's not a thing that I don't think any of us are even like saying that we don't think that Trump is for sale. We all know he is because he has a lot of money. He had a lot of money problems coming in.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? He came in with bad money. You know that there's like on base, I guess they won't even let you get a job or won't even let you work on base if you have
Bad
like,
credit.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I tried to do that. I tried to get a job at the shipyard one time, and I got all the way to the end, and it was like your credit's too bad, where you might we
Give
fear
away.
that you might sell secrets to a foreign entity for money. And I was like, well, how can I make money to pay off my debt if you won't give me a
Man,
job?
listen.
They expected me to go somewhere else, go get a job, and then pay off a little bit of my debt, and then they'd give me a job. I was like, first of all, I don't want to work here in the first place.
Look,
Because in my
man.
city, they look at the shipyard as like the coal mine of my town. This was a last ditch resort. I would rather go murder people in the streets for money than work here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
Like,
keep it real, man. It's just funny because they got people right now. They're getting caught. You know, selling secrets that it didn't matter. They probably already had good credit, everything. If you offer a person the right amount of money, it ain't like your credit's going to be to say, okay, I'm going to give you this $2 million. It doesn't fucking matter. You can have a great credit score. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends. You're not making that much money. You're probably not getting a $2 million loan. The person's going to take the $2 million. They don't give a
I'm
shit
not
about
taking
that.
nothing. You want no? The only reason I know I wouldn't take a bribe to sell secrets to a foreign government for my country is because I know whatever secrets they ask me for is going to make my country crumble. And that $2 million they just gave me isn't worth shit anyways. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I agree. I'm not talking about myself. I'm just saying in general. You find a person, man.
Hey, some
A
people do
lot
it for 30 grand. At 30
some
grand
people
these
do
days, and that's
30,
that can
40,000.
fix a lot of problems for a lot of people right now. Shoot,
Hey,
$5,000 can fix a lot of problems for a lot of people right now. I'm not
hey,
kidding, bro. People are strapped. They be like, "You want me to
hey,
give you what?" Yeah.
hey, you find a person, Mister. But remember the one guy, man. He just I don't know. He became a woman. Became a transgender. The guy who sold government secrets and became a woman and ran off and went to Russia or something like that. I forget the kid's name, man. But I mean, I think they just knew that they had like had someone talk to him online and just kind of just talked him into giving him the secrets pretty much because he was messed up. You know, he already had like whatever issues he had going on, but he ended up selling government secrets. You know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot of money. Sometimes it just takes coercion. The right kind of speak. You got to know your mark, I guess they would call it, right?
They probably put a woman in front of him. She's like, "You're so handsome." He's like, "Oh, you think so?
Hey,
For real?"
one more.